Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Greeting my students. I'm teacher Lamisa Speh, your English teacher. Our lesson for today, inshallah, is the grammar. The outcome for today, inshallah, we will understand the use of there was and there were in your pupils book page 102 and in your workbook page 85. So now let's see your pupils book page 101. Let's see your pupils book page 101. Let's watch this video together.
There was, were. There was a mammoth in the cave. There was a mammoth in the cave.
So let's talk about there was and there were and when to use them. First, you have to know that there was and there were is the past of there is and there are. There was هي ماضي there is. There were ماضي there are. We use there was for only one thing. لما بحكي عن شيء واحد بستخدم there was. تتذكر لما حكينا was فيها حرف الاس اللطيف لهيك بستخدمها مع المفرد مع كلمة واحدة. For example, there was one student in the class yesterday. One student طالب واحد لذلك استخدمنا was. There was one student in the class yesterday. There was a book on the desk. A book. حكينا لما بستخدم الارتكل a أو an أنا هون بحكي عن مفرد عن شيء واحد. A book واحد كتاب. There was a book كتاب واحد. There was a book on the desk. There was a fireplace. استدليت بأنه fireplace بحكي عن fireplace واحدة من الارتكل a fireplace بما إنها واحدة إذا حأستخدم was. There was a fireplace. ممتاز. So we use there was بستخدمها مع المفرد. was بستخدمها مع المفرد فيها حرف الاس اللطيف. Okay. When to use it in the negative form? There was مع المفرد. There was a book on the desk. كيف بدي أنفيها؟ Very easy. There wasn't a book on the desk. بضيف not. There wasn't a book on the desk. There was a fireplace. The negative form. There wasn't a fireplace. There wasn't a fireplace. Okay. Let's talk about there were. There were for more than one thing. بستخدم there were لما بحكي عن شيئين وأكثر. بحكي عن مجموعة. There were. There were 2 books on the desk. There were 2 books. I'm talking about 2 books. بحكي عن كتابين 2 كتابين. So we used were. There were 2 books on the desk. العلامة الثانية إني بحكي عن جمع، أكيد حرف الإس بعد الاسم. لما بضع حرف الإس بعد الاسم أنا بحكي عن مجموعة. books كتب. There were 10 fireplaces. There were 10 fireplaces. بحكي عن مجموعة. So we used were. بحكي عن أكثر من شيء واحد. بحكي عن 10. So we used were. استخدمنا were لأني بستخدمها مع الجمع أو مع الأشياء اللي أكثر من واحد، 2 فأكثر، بستخدم معها were. ممكن أستعيض عن الرقم 2 و 10 باستخدام some. There were 2 books on the desk. أو ممكن أحكي there were some books on the desk. some بستخدمها مع الجمع. There were some books on the desk. كيف ممكن أحكي there were 10 fireplaces؟ There were some fireplaces. There were some fireplaces. لاحظ يا ثالث بأن استخدمت some في الجملة المثبتة. الجملة المثبتة اللي ما فيها not استخدمت معها some. There were some fireplaces. Okay, let's talk about the negative form. There were some books on the desk. كيف بدي أنفيها يا ثالث؟ There weren't، ضفت not لوير زائد وضعت any. There weren't any books on the desk. تتذكروا لما حكينا بالفصل الأول إنه any و not أصحاب. any و not أصحاب. عندي weren't، عندي not في الفعل، لذلك وضعت any. There weren't any books on the desk. ونركز بإنه استخدام some واستخدام any فقط مع الجمع. بستخدم some و any مع الجمع. some في الجملة المثبتة there were some books on the desk. There weren't any books on the desk. any استخدمتها في الجملة المنفية، الجملة اللي فيها not استخدمت معها any. There were some fireplaces. كيف ممكن ننفيها؟ There weren't any، لأنه نفيت في not عندي في الجملة، لذلك بضع any. There weren't any books on the desk. Okay, now let's see page 101 in your pupil's book. Page 101 in your pupil's book, activity 2. Look and complete the sentences with was, wasn't, were, or weren't. Number 1. There wasn't a mirror. لماذا استخدمنا wasn't؟ لأنه mirror مفرد. A mirror. مرآة واحدة. A mirror. Number 2. There some tools. Tools. جمع. So we want to use were. Excellent. Is it were or weren't؟ عندي some. some بستخدمها في الجملة المثبتة اللي ما فيها not. So there were some tools. استخدمنا were لأنه tools أولا جمع، ثانيا some بستخدمها في الجملة المثبتة، فالإجابة were. Number 3. There a fireplace. A fireplace. واحدة. So we want to use was. There was a fireplace. Number 4. There any clocks. أولاً clocks جمع، رح أستخدم معها ما was or were. رح أستخدم were. ممتاز. لكن عندي any حتضل were مثل ما هي ولا أضيف لها not؟ رح نضيف لها not. There weren't any clocks. There weren't any clocks. Number 5. There an armchair. An armchair واحد. So we want to use was or there. The answer was. So we want to use was, an armchair. But hold on, look at the picture. Can you see any armchair here? Can you see an armchair? No, there wasn't. There wasn't an armchair because we don't have an armchair here in this picture لأنه لا يوجد armchair هنا في الصورة. So there wasn't an armchair. Number 6. There some balls. Balls جمع. We have some. بما إنه balls جمع هستخدم was ولا where؟ هستخدم where. عندي some بستخدمها بالجملة المثبتة. So the answer is where. There were some balls. Number 7. There a ceramic pot. واحدة. A ceramic pot. Was or where? Was, of course. And number 8. There any coins. Coins جمع. Was or where? Where. But we have any here. So the answer is weren't. There weren't any coins. Now please open your workbook page 85. Open your workbook page 85. And let's see activity number 1. Match to make sentences about the pictures. Match to make sentences about the pictures. Here are the pictures. We have a cross, tick, tick, cross. So number 1, there was a fireplace in the house. There was a fireplace in the house. Number 2, there wasn't a sculpture in the cave. We have a cross here, so there wasn't a sculpture in the cave. Number 3, there were some tools in the cave. There were some tools in the cave. And number 4, there weren't any hospitals in Scarborough. There weren't any hospitals in Scarborough. Now let's see question number 2. Complete the sentences with there was or wasn't, or there were or weren't. We have a tick here. So there were stone tables and chairs in the caves. لماذا استخدمنا were؟ لأنه عم نحكي عن stone tables and chairs. عم نحكي عن مجموعة، لذلك استخدمنا were. وعندي tick، عندي صح. So where، ما في نفي. طيب number 2، أولا عندي cross، إذا حأستخدم النفي رح أستخدم not. طيب let's read the sentence. Any windows in the caves. Windows جمع. So we want to use there weren't any windows in the cave. Number 3, a tick. A fireplace in the cave. A fireplace واحدة. So there was a fireplace in the cave. And number 4, a computer in the cave. A computer واحد. We want to use was, but look here, we have a cross here, so we want to add not. رح نضيف not لwas. So there wasn't a computer in the cave. Now let's see question 3, which is a homework. Okay, question 3 is a homework. Look at the list of things. Write about what there was or were and there wasn't or weren't in your classroom last year. عندك مجموعة من الأمور أو الشغلات اللي كانت موجودة في صفك in your classroom في صفك السنة الماضية. حتكتب جمل باستخدام there were, there weren't, there was, there wasn't. For example, pens and pencils. There were some pens and pencils. There were some pens and pencils. طيب, for example, tools. Cross. أول شي tools is plural. tools جمع, لذلك هنستخدم معها were. ممتاز. لكن عندي cross, لذلك هحكي there weren't any tools. There weren't any tools. Number 3, 4, and 5 are homeworks. You want to write about a fireplace, musical instruments. ركز إنه musical instruments جمع. Books أيضا جمع. هستخدم معها there were or there was. So number 3, 4, and 5 are homeworks.